You know, I hear it day in and day out. Everyone's like, Michael, they still tell this to me. PSVR, and I guess VR in general, is still the future of gaming. How can people still say this, knowing the current climate of VR? I mean, it's such a ridiculous, big, bold statement to make, and one that's just not even true. Bro, Sony is already treating the PSVR like the PS Vita. It's on the back burner already. Not even a year old, and Sony's like, whatever, you know? Two reasons as to why VR is never going to work in its current iteration. Number one, software drives hardware. Without the big blockbuster titles, no one cares about the piece of hardware. And I know some of you are going to sit there and say, oh, look at this list, Michael, of upcoming games for the PSVR. So many games are coming out. What are you talking about? Bro, with all due respect, those are indie titles. And those are indie titles for a reason. That's all I'm going to say on that. Number two, it's inconvenient. It's inconvenient for people to put on this big, bulky headset. You're surrounded by wires. You're isolated from the rest of the world. Bro, I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, I could go further, and I really could, but I'm just going to leave it at that. So I know some of you are going to disagree, and you're going to sit there and say, Michael, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. You're an imbecile. You're a Nimrod, etc., etc., etc. Look, the comment section is open for a reason. Okay, so if you disagree, feel free to debate. I want to see how you guys still think that PSVR or just VR in general is the future of gaming, because I don't see it that way. I really don't see it that way. And if you want to debate even further, well, here's an open invitation to come on my show and debate about this topic. If you are passionate about VR, let's talk about it, okay? Because right now, bro, I'm being totally upfront and honest with you. There's just no way in hell that it's going to work in its current iteration. Not going to happen, folks.